Hey guys, JK here. Just wanted to do the next part of my tutorial series, and this time it's going to be on the silver chests. Now, I know when I started out, I would see these chests, and I always felt conflicted about which chests I need to open, are the magic keys worth it, and so on. The good news is, I guess it's good news, that a lot of them don't need to be open. A lot of them are redundant with stuff that you can buy or becomes obsolete quickly and so forth. But some of them, even to this point of the game, are worth going for, at least situationally. So I just wanted to go through quickly my opinion of which ones are actually worth it if you want to invest in magic keys. So the first one is Osafune Katana. Now, obviously, it's not as good as Murasame, but if you have multiple katana users, let's say you had multiple Chizurus, or you had a Chizuru and a Saiyan, and or even a Laswell and so forth, you might want to pick this up. This is better than anything you can buy in the stores right now. It's a plus 42 attack katana, and it's obtained in the Lost Village of Marlow, which is the end of the second island. Let's see here. Yeah, this blue one right here. This is where it is. So, yeah, it might be worth it if you need the nice katana upgrade. Not necessarily a must-have, because I'm sure later in the game we're gonna have better weapons. But for now, at least for probably the next month, it might be worth considering. The next one is Silence Blade. This is a nice little spell blade kind of ability that has some utility, especially against bosses that are going to be susceptible to silence and cast a lot of spells, and obviously. So the recipe is obtained in Latius Woods Exploration, and it's this blue chest right here down at the bottom. So that might be worth a pickup. Not always going to be useful, but it might be handy to have. Bar Watera. I'm going to go through a lot of bar type of abilities right now because, as I stated before, the bar stone, bar fire, like the first level stuff is not worth it because it's a single target and it's just not worth wasting turns. But once you get to the Ra level, that's when it's 50%, which is good, and it's for all allies. So if you don't have like a Sirius in your party, raising resistances in general, then you might want to pick these up. So this one's found in Grandport. Huge map here, and it's number 2, which is right here. So you might want to pick that up. I would suggest it if you don't have a green mage or that kind of character in your party. Next one is Bar Stonra for the same reasons. Zadel Wester Sand Exploration. Bar Stonra right here, number 2. That might be worth a pickup as well. Bar Blizzara. Wolfsking Peak Exploration. It would be right here. So near the entrance. I mean, you just come in from here and you just go down. It's right there. So that would definitely come in handy. I mean, there's plenty of bosses that use ice. Bar Aurora, Wind Resistance, and Lanzelt Ruins Exploration. This would be the last level in the second island. One of these hidden spots right here, I'm assuming. Yeah, Bar Aurora. Right here. Bug Killer. This is one of the few passive damage boosting abilities that we have in these chests. I mean, obviously look at your party, see who you have, what kind of passives they already have, but if you don't have this, then it would be definitely situationally useful. I mean, 50% boost is, pretty nice for a passive. This is in Kolobos Reef. I'm assuming it's this, yeah, this is number 1 right here. So that's nice. There's actually a lot of good silver chests in the new island. This is the 3rd island. Mental Break. This is good, especially if you're using is it mage parties or a lot of magic. Landselt Highlands exploration. Yeah, I guess it has to be this number 1. There's a lot of characters that have stuff like power break, magic break, and even armor break, but there's not as many that have mental break. So this might be a good way to kind of complement that if you ever if you're using a lot of magic and so forth. I love these passive stat boosts. I mean, there's plenty of ability spots that you can just fill out with these kinds of things. I crafted a whole bunch of defense plus 10%, but this would be great on your healer, the spirit 10%. This is in Kolobos Marsh exploration. Yeah, I guess it has to be here. This blue chest, silver chest right here. Another good one on the 3rd island. And finally, possibly one of the best ones available currently is MP plus 10%. As you know, you always need a bunch of MP so you can spam your spells and not worry about it so much. And this is in the Shrine of Decay exploration, again the 3rd island. And as you can see, yeah, it's not common on your characters anyway. I mean, you might want to even double up on these things. You can never have too much MP. So this would be found in the Shrine of Decay exploration right here. And that pretty much is my list of important silver chests to get. I'm probably going to plan on getting these myself. Obviously there are situationally useful ones outside of these. I mean, you might want all the Spellblade abilities, for instance. Like I wanted to put Fireblade on my Firion. That would help with the Frost Dragon. Firion doesn't have a whole bunch of good single target attack type abilities, but something like a Fireblade might be a nice boost, or other elemental stuff. But those are not as necessary, and if you have stuff like Barrage even on your fighters, and you don't want to use those low-level Spellblades. But so look at the list for yourself on the wiki. Yeah, that silver chest, and there's a list here. It's really handy. Most of them are not going to be that useful. Most of them are obsolete, but once in a while you might want to. Some of these might fit in nicely with your party. So, I mean, don't bother with stuff like Recipe for Green Beret. I'm no longer. This was a good hat, but you're no longer going to want to craft these because you can buy them from the store directly. So, but yeah, take a look for yourself and see what you want. I considered possibly adding Paralina or some others like a Vox to the list, but I didn't because Fina has those things and everybody has Fina. So yeah, this is a nice list, and go through it yourself, and I hope this was helpful. I know for me to even look it up, it kind of gave me a sense of what I need to get myself. So yeah, hope it helped, and I'll see you guys next time.